As you can see guys, this is where I walked from and it shows you on the rail map. Hello guys, I'm at the Great Central Bridge again, which I did try filming this before, but I had issues with people trying to do things. Well, this time I've got my phone only, so there will be pictures that I'll take. But I'm going to walk from this walkway to up to the two bridges the other side, and then I'm going to make my way back. I think that's as far as I need to go. So that would be the Great Central heading into Leicester. Well, what was the Great Central. YouTubers, which thanks to that company over there, which you can just see through the trees, the university got rid of it. Yeah, the old steam trains would steam across there, coming from Nottingham Victoria Station, which they're dead to as well, into Leicester. God, they were the days. I bet everybody remembers old steam trains. I don't, because I wasn't around at the time of them. But yes, as you can see, you used to be able to get on top of it originally, but they've actually blocked it off. I won't be going out too long, because as everybody knows, it's a bit of a difficult to get down and get up onto top of there because they've shut it off. But yes, that's the bridge. I love the ironworks on that, I do. You can zoom in for you, look at that. Absolutely stunning it is. Lovely autumn day. The temperature is slowly dropping. It is, well, it's officially going to start snowing next week, they're saying. The cold air is on its way. That old retaining wall there, that's part of the old embankment just there. Yeah. How the hell do you go over there to graffiti? I don't know. Must be mental. Down there just answered my question. Don't know what was that. Weird. Can't see it. But yeah, that's the embankment. As you can see, it's lower at this point, but it gets higher and higher. I was going to say it gets higher as you go up. Yes. I just rode past us smoking a fucking pot. Bloody stinks to high heaven. Why the hell anybody else should have to smell it isn't beyond me, but hey ho. But yes, that's where the Great Central went up. So it engradient up there once it, because this would be the start of the bridge. Should go that way, as I said, that went into Leicester, and in that direction would be Nottingham, and the other parts of the Great Central bridges are towards that direction. So this is where I tried to film before, and I got some dodgy people smoking pot, sitting on that wall, moaning the fact that I'd put my camera away, which they were trying to thief for fucking drugs. Excuse my language, but it is true around this area, because that's all people care about. If it's for medical reasons, I understand, but doing it for the sake of killing yourself, no sympathy whatsoever. But yes, lovely autumn. That goes up there, as you can see. So yeah, and we're then graded that way, and then come down here and gone off that direction over there, past that where that park is, and the other side is the other walk path. So yeah, so I'm literally here, if I worked out rightly. So that would be where it'd come from. I'm literally standing on the, well, I'd be literally standing on the tracks, which nowadays would be £1,000 fine. Not sure about back then, but it didn't stop anybody from going on them. But yeah, so the track would go that way, turn you around, and it'd carry on that way. It's now all buried under here. I don't know if they ever got lifted or they've just buried them. So yeah, if I walk you that way, so that would be where the track's going. We've come off the track bed for a minute. We wasn't on the track bed, as you can see, because you can't go up onto that track bed for health and safety reasons, which I understand to everybody else it's annoying. It's frustrating, but you know what? It's just how it is. So yeah, this wouldn't be the embankment. It wasn't like this. An embankment wasn't. It'd be literally flat. There's a crow making a funny noise, which is up there. Very weird. There seems to be. Yeah, I think if you can hear it, seems to be like a. I don't know if it's a mimic that it's doing or if it's a crows. And my dad says they do have a mating call that they make, and that normally sounds like it. But I think it's mimicking things, which is quite funny. So yeah, if I go up on this pathway now, guys, and showing it Walking Explorer YouTube subscribers. So there's the track over there that would have gone up the hill. Why is it not focusing up the hill there? And it went up a gradient, and then it had come from that way, which is there, across here, and straight through where these trees are. So if we walk this side of it, so yet again, I was standing on it, on the track bed. Luckily I've got my proper walking shoes on, so it doesn't matter if it's muddy here, it can get muddy. So here, as you can see, it's a very muddy bit round here. Hopefully I will not slip. So yeah, whoa. So just here is where the track bed would have gone. So as you can see, there's no remnants of it whatsoever. If there was, there would be. Very muddy around here. It's the amount of rain we've had this so far. So yeah, that would be where the track would carry on. So it would have been 2 lines originally. So I get to here now. This grass way. So yeah. So the tracks would be here. Literally. So that direction, and it would come this way, and there's council boats cleaning up, doing a grand job. The tracks would carry on that direction, which, as I said before, would be heading to Nottingham Victoria Station. Well, it is still there, but not the old building. It's just been done up. Looks like there's been a bit of rain in the night, looking at it. Must have rained heavy last night. My head hit the pillar at 10 o'clock and I was gone. So I have no clue. So yeah, carry on this way and bit up this way, because I only want to walk to where I need to go. So yeah, the tracks would have carried on, but the tracks would be at the right thingy. So we're now on the pathway where you walk. So if we can find any relics about, can't imagine there would be. I reckon they've got rid of them all. I don't know if that would have been part of it. Right there. Any relics in here that we can see? I don't think you can really get in. Can't really get in there very well. Try from this end, but I can't imagine there is any. I hope there is. I reckon all the relics they would have dug up, but I don't know. Is there anything down among here? Because this was part of the embankment. No. So let's have a look down here. Could be any relics or anything? No. No, I think with this line of the Great Central Railway from Leicester to Nottingham line, which this is I'm walking on, is literally, I can't see it being any relics here. I'd be surprised if there was, but I have been informed by my husband, Nick, who normally comes on with me these walks, that at the Great Central line, most of the relics were took out. Now, that fence is new anyway, so it's not part of it. But let's have a look, see if there's anything resembling over here. Nope. Right, so this would have been one line, and as I said, it used to split off into two. So where that embankment I've been walking, that would have been the other line. And the other line would have come out just over here. Which, that's the embankment for that line, which is behind it. And where these block of flats are, there we go. As you can see, that block of flats where the buildings have been built would have been where the other line goes. Now, as you can see, you can't get over there because they're stopping people. But that is the other one. That's the other side of it. Now, as I do know, I think, if I have a look further down here, there's another bridge. There's two of them. I'm sure of it, but I don't think we can, no. So we'll look from the other side, but there is two bridges. So that's the one that belongs to here that doubled up. So I would say the line came here. And then there used to be a side-in line that used to go off. So yeah, this would be part of this line. So yeah, I was right. So the line would come through here, go that way, and the other one would go that way. Ah, there's the other bridge. So yeah, there's the other bridge that would have had the other part on. So if I can get over here without treading on dog muck, crap or whatever that's about, and try and show you this side of the bridge. So there you go. So that's the other bridge where we walked down to. So this would have two lines on, and that would go that way, but that was a completely different line. That would go off in that direction, heading somewhere different. I think that was the line. I don't know if it went into Leicester station or it went off towards another area of Leicester itself. But this was the main Great Central line that would run from Nottingham through to Leicester. Right, now I've got to get down again. Aha! Nope, it's a figure. It's not what I thought it was. No, it's alright. Somebody dug a bloody door in the grass. That's good. I like that trick. Not sure how they'd do that again. Now if you hear tapping and banging, that's coming from over that way. I don't know what it is. But yeah. I need to swap hands. It's right filming, but you get arm ache. So yeah. The other bridge. Just the other line going the other direction off from Leicester, which I think was a side line, I don't know, a siding. So that bridge, if I can get to show it you, would literally be, I'm not sure I'd be able to show it you properly. Ow! So no. The bridge is literally all behind this, so it's impossible to see or even get to it. So that was part of that line. So yeah. So the Great Central Line itself, which was double, that would carry on that way, literally down that path. I said to Nick I was only going for a little bit of a walk because I ain't going to go no further. I will next time I get a chance when the weather's a bit more improved. So we'll walk to the end of here and I'll show you from this direction. Hopefully that map will have something. Alright. Not sure how you're going to do that because you've got a piece of wood on one and then the rest of it's disappeared. That's good, isn't it? So yeah. So this is coming to the end of the line. So I apologise for the noise, guys. I could do with a noise thing. So yeah. So yeah, that way was where the two lines would go. So one there and one just there. So they would go off that way. And then the other two lines would go off that direction. And eventually, further up that way, one of the lines would meet onto the main line. Heading up. So this would be heading from Nottingham that way and Leicester that way. So I may have got my bearings muddled up there. I could be wrong thinking of it. No, this was part of the Great Central. So this, yeah, this would, yeah. So if I remember from when I go to the Great Central, yeah, so yeah, that direction, Great Central is, which is Syston way, not Syston, wherever I'm going. So yeah, it is Bristol, sorry, where we get on, and that goes from Bristol onto Loughborough, which they're hoping to connect it from Loughborough to Nottingham. So this from Bristol would have carried on from Bristol, come down this way and carried on to the rest of Leicester. So, but like I said, as I showed you the building through the bridge bit, which you couldn't see but you'll see it on the way back down, was the fact that they decided to get rid of the this is just a cul-de-sac thing. Can't see any relics being among here. I don't know, there's some old bricks. Ah, okay, I'm not going to go any further, but it looks as if there's some old bricks. Yes, this looks like some of the old bricks that used to belong to the railway line. Yep, it is. Cut that. So that Looks like the top of some bridge that used to be here. That used to be part of the Great Central. There's some old bricks there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't get because it's a bit risky, a bit dangerous. And it's slippy as well, so I'd break my neck. But yeah, looks like there's some old bricks that used to be part of it. So yeah, I think I found some relics around here, guys. I don't know how you get down. I'm not anybody's business what I'm filming. So, but yeah, seems to be some old relics there. And it shows what looks like some old stuff. So I'll show it my partner later and see what he thinks. But I think I found some of the old relics. See this, like, what the hell is that down there? Like, I don't know if you can see it, guys, just in the grass there. It's like a metal thing. Like, you know, what is that like? That looks like bricks of a wall or something. So I'm wondering if originally there used to be an old wall here. An old, really, but it's all like red bricks. And like I say, for all I know, it could be part of another building somewhere, but I don't know. It does look as if it's part of the old Great Central, but it's definitely been taken over by nature, hasn't it? Big time. Was, like I say, was this one of the lines? Oh, it could be attacking a thing, so I don't know. There's a fence in there that stops, but was this like a siding where they used to go on to, that used to be part of an old siding where they used to park all for deliveries? I really don't know. I'd have to have a look on the rail map on the computer, film it and add it onto this video for you guys to watch. Very, very odd. There is some houses and that behind the back of here. So, yeah. Very, very strange, that is. So, yeah, there's definitely some form of relics. Relics? 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 There's some form of relics. It's not relics, just say. There's some form of relics over in that side there. But yeah, this dips down, but what exactly? So there can't have been a bridge here because it ends there. So, or was there? If I'm missing something. Wait a minute, what's that down here? Ooh, aha, okay. There's a wall there, but maybe not. That's got an old wall on. Oops, I'm a bit zoomed in here. So, let's tip it over the side. So yeah, as you can see, guys, there's the wall down there. And I can't really see what I'm looking at, so you guys will have to tell me. So is it that just here originally there was something else as well? Like, I don't know. Bizarre, that is. It was definitely, I don't know. But yeah, this has definitely been added not long back. It's definitely the old thing, but I don't know if it looks like it's been painted, so I don't know on that one. And come back here where he passes us. So yeah. So it looks as if, yeah, but if you can see over there the other bridge that used to go off the other direction. Oh, no worries. But yeah, definitely looks like there's some old relics in that woods there, but of what? An old bridge, or what was this originally? This old bridge originally fell down? I don't know. See, there's part of a retaining wall there, that may be part of the actual canal bit itself, the solid. Yeah, definitely can't see any old relics anywhere. It does seem strange how it's panned out though. But yeah, that is, if that is part of some old building that was part of the old Great Central, that is a excellent bloody find. So I'm hoping that I can show it to my husband later when he gets in, because I've got to edit it on a video editing system, which I've got upstairs on my computer, but I might do it on the laptop downstairs. But yeah, it's definitely something there. Biker behind me. Oh, it's an electric scooter. I keep thinking the bikes. Oh, your hat, sweetheart! Your hat blew off. I got that on camera whilst I was filming. The wind just caught it. There you go. Yeah, that's all right. You're welcome. No worries. You don't want to lose that. It looks like a nice hat as well. But yes, yeah, that was where it had head off from that way. So I will another day walk back up to here, and I'll do the other side. So let's go over down to where this estate is, and the other bridge is over there. So that line, what's the point of these steps where they don't do no? So that other line would have gone off that way and through there. So I don't know where that was going from the other bridge over there. If anyone could put your finger in the bloody camera, that was over that way. So if anybody can tell me what that line was going that way, I'd be grateful. I know this was part of the Great Central line, this line here. So yeah, we're back at what's it called? The park. Can't remember. I'll think of it in a minute. So yeah, that's where part of the river is. It's connected to the cool. Gets me how this is part of the old Great Central, but there's no information about it or no pictures showing it was. Now you think they'll do that? I'm hoping that the council see this video I'm filming of it, so they can actually get information out. There we are, we're at Beedy Park, and it is pronounced Beedy. So that's where one section of it would have crossed. So you think this part wouldn't have been here originally? These houses wouldn't. Just would have been landscape with the Great Central line going straight through. I think none of these would have been here originally. So everything would have been down there, and the steam trains would have been steaming straight down this line here towards Nottingham, towards Loughborough, towards Nottingham, and then back that way towards Leicester. So, God. And then there's this, and Mr. Beechin himself decided to get rid of them. Typical of Mr. Beechin, who we can blame due to the lack of steam trains, but thanks to some volunteers up at Bristol to Loughborough, they managed to keep the other part of the Great Central up and running, which has millions and thousands of visitors a year. And it is worth a visit if you're ever near that direction, because you can see the old style steam trains, even diesel trains that would have run up here. So it was pretty impressive. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm on the lower bit now. So this here, this would have been the other line. So I reckon the other line went up there, and this would have been this line. So there, that's it, because there was two lines. So where I was walking was the first line, so that would have been higher. The other line, which would have been lower, down here, when I put my hand in the camera, so you can see it. All you're seeing is the floor, not me pointing it out. Learn how to bloody video properly, Sharon. Come on. Seriously. So yeah, this would have been where that line would have gone that way. And that top line would have gone the same way as well. So yeah. So to think under this pavement could be railway line. Could be, but for all we know, it could have been dug up and got rid of. Who knows? So yeah, no relics of it. Pity. Nothing among there. Been up here earlier, couldn't see anything. Nothing there pointing out about any of the relics of it. Which is a pity. So it would be nice if there was... Oh, sorry, sweetheart. No, go on. That's all right. Would be nice if there were some. A lot of leaves, but that's because it's autumn. But yeah, very, very odd. Right. Got to swap my hand again. Now, if you're wondering why the camera's so steady, is because I've got it on a good thing. So yeah, so that's showing it from that way, which that line would have gone off that way, but it wouldn't have curved like it does here, or it might have done, I don't know. It could have curved as it came off, but I don't think it did. But it would have been more here, so I'd say it sort of curved round that way and then carried and then went straight. It does look as if it was on a curve. But yeah, definitely can't see any relics or anything of it, which is a bummer really, because it'd be nice to find some. Like, I think the only remaining relic that there is up towards Abbey Park direction, which is back, this is over that way, which is another line, which the bridge is part of the Great Central as well. But this is a line leading out of Leicester, so Abbey Park's more that away, that direct over that way, because that was going on to the main line the other direction. But yeah, it's sad really that they got rid of it, because it ruins the fun for everyone. Anything around here that points out anything to do with the Great Central? Any relics? No. He was coming a bit fast, but hey ho. I think they're on the roost. So yeah, it's just sad really, because it shows. I'd love to be able to get one of the council guys to ask if they can take me up here, but it's so overgrown, it's impossible to walk through. So it's too risky, but it would be nice. But yeah, that's where it would have come off. So like literally here, so it would have gone that way. Sorry, got a camera, so it would have gone that way and then carried on to Bristol that direction. So this was the Leicester to Nottingham line, and then the other line you would have another one that would go off to a different direction, which was Leicester to Manchester line. So those bridges that you see, which Nick always thinks is part of the Great Central, it isn't. As I keep trying to tell him, the Great Central Bridge is here, as I looked on the map, on the rail maps. So I've turned myself around so I'm in view, guys. So yeah, so to point it out, the Great Central line is here, as you can see, is here. So this that's behind me here is part of the Great Central, which would have gone off to Bristol that way. The other line, which it shows, which I looked it up on rail maps, on the old railway maps online, if you have a check, and I will put a screenshot of that onto the thing to add in at the beginning of the video to show you where I am. Do a little voiceover of it to explain what I'm doing. But yeah, on there it shows the the other line going from Leicester to Manchester, because I didn't even know they had a line, so that was bit. And then there's another line which is over that direction, which is for the bridge, which goes off that way, but I'm not sure where that went. I'm wondering if that may have been a siding, because I know there was a few sidings, and further up there was another siding that used to go onto the main line. So I don't know if that was like part of the colliery stuff. So I don't know if that was that other line, that other bridge was an old colliery line that used to go into the old collieries, because as you remember back in the days we used to have mining, and there was quite a few mining places around here as well, around Leicester. So I'm going to swing you back round again, guys, and show you the bridge again up here. So there's the bridge that was part of the Great Central. That, as I say, is blocked off completely because it just turns out the bridge is actually, part of it's damaged and it's got holes in it, and it's too risky to go up and look. Which, you know what, I don't blame. I won't go up there. So yeah, it is sad that something that's so famously got used through the 1900s through to when I think part of this closed down late 1960s. I think it was either 1968 or 69, or it could be 70s. I don't know off by heart myself, but it started in the Victorian area. I think it was before then. I'll have to look up the history and I will add it below. Like I say, I'm not too great with the history of Leicester's railway lines that great, because I don't normally do railway line videos, so my history of them aren't that great, and I apologise. I do apologise on that one. So yeah, I do apologise for my lack of history on it, but it's a bit hard to walk around with a piece of paper, because all we're doing is looking down here, this way, and that just looks wrong on a video. Not I'll be speaking like that, but you get what I mean. But yeah, so that would be where the whole place itself goes. And as you can see, I've got a better, sturdier camera holder now. So as I'm walking, you're not getting the bounce, you're not getting it moving too much. The sound quality on a phone is much better than the sound quality on a frigging camera. And handhold cameras do me head in. This is better because you've got more chance of holding it. I apologise for the wind. We have got a storm supposedly hitting today, but we've got a storm that's bringing in colder weather, so I've been informed. So yeah, as you can see, that is part of the Great Central line, and you see where the end is just there. If I zoom in for you, that would have carried on that way, where that whole building there, as my husband calls it, took and got rid of the bridge itself, that carried on into the town centre, which is in that direction. Now I will carry on and do the other way another time, but I wanted to go up I wanted to walk this way to where it went to, and then walk back on it. And what I'm hoping to do is another day, maybe Thursday, tomorrow, I'm going to go that way, depending on what the weather's like, and show the bridge and try and get as far as I can with that. But it's going to be a tricky one because it'll be in the middle of the town centre. So maybe next year, when the weather is a bit more improved, I might do the other line. So this will be part one of the first bit. Part two I may do the other direction, but that's quite a walk, but I wouldn't mind walking the whole length of this. But I don't know, we'll have to see. It's going to be a very long video. Like I say, I'm on 39 something, 40. So I think it started a new video, so there's quite a few videos I've done. But yeah, there's the bridge where it went across, and that would be the upper bit, and the trains, which told me, how the hell has anybody got that up there? So yeah, I'm not going to take any picture because I have already got some on my Shazza's on my Instagram account where I took some of these, so I'll link that to here, to this video, so you guys can have a look at the pictures I took of this bridge and that, and the area where I walked. But yeah, so yeah, that is the Great Central Line that went from Leicester to Nottingham, whereas you know where Bristol is, it carries on from there and goes through to Loughborough. They have been raising money to extend that and get it back to Nottingham, so it will only be Bristol. So it'll be like going from Leicester to Nottingham, but not from the station itself, which is a pity really, because if it went all the way to the station again, that would make it awesome. Be like the old days. But yes, that is the old Great Central Bridge, and there's quite a couple of sidings, but yeah, it's lovely. The colours are absolutely stunning on it, the red and the way it's, you know, the mould, because it's been there for so long. It's, you know, like that there, you've got wear and tear as well, like where it's leaked from the rain that we have. But it's everything up there is just overgrown. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely shocking how it looks. But yeah, it's a lovely area. It's a lovely little walk to do. I'd recommend it to anybody who explores, but do check on rail maps and have a proper look. But yeah, how on earth people got up there to graffiti, I don't know. I think people are still climbing up to do it. And as you see, parts of it are going, but like I say, I'm hoping, touch wood, further up the way, where I walk that way, that I've found some relic of some either old building or part of what was the Great Central. I hope so. But it's starting to rain, guys. I'm going to get home. My phone's getting wet. I'm getting wet. And I'm going to call it quits. So I'm going to pan out now. So you take care. We're showing the Walk and Explore. Enjoy the video, and please do subscribe and watch. Thank you. And oh yeah, and comment below. And safe exploring, guys. Don't go in places you shouldn't, as I keep telling you. Take care. Bye.